Hi and welcome to episode 12 of the eTravel Weekly Show with virtualmissfriday.com. I'm Michelle Dale and this is a show dedicated to providing insights into online business, mindset and travel for virtual assistants and digital nomads. So in this week's show, I'm going to be discussing with you on the blog how to handle discount requests using what I call the code. We're going to be talking about the Paperless Entrepreneur magazine as authorship is coming up for the autumn-winter edition. And in business mindset and travel, e-travel discoveries, I'm going to be looking at less is more when selling, rules to keep life simple, and how to instantly appear anywhere in the world. So let's get started with the show. So while I was away on my little sabbatical having my baby, I received a lot of posts and comments and questions regarding something which I know is always on people's minds, or especially when they're starting a VA business, or they are in the process of building a VA business and they've set their rates and they know that that's the kind of rate they want. And I know that setting rates is also a little bit of a headache because you never know where to go, what to do. But then you set your rate and then somebody somewhere comes along and says, I don't want to pay that. It's too much money or too expensive. I can get it cheaper elsewhere. Can I have a discount? I don't want to pay that price. And we're left wondering really, how do we handle this, okay? So in this week's blog post, I'm going to give you a solution which is just going to resolve all of those questions in one shot. And it's basically the code. It's a discount code, but not as we know it. It's not like a 3 for 2 discount code. It's a code, like a kind of law that you write for yourself. And in this week's blog post, I've gone through this in quite some detail about basically how nobody really cares about the reasons for your prices, and that they'll ask for a discount regardless, and that we shouldn't really get too upset or take that personally. I think a lot of people take the request for a discount, if a client comes to you and requests a discount, personally, and it really should not be taken personally at all, especially if you've never worked with them before. So basically what I encourage you to do is go away and write a code. And on the blog post is my example of my code. So basically I have times when it's appropriate and inappropriate to ask for a discount. Like for example, if somebody is already paying my full rate and they're an existing customer and I've worked with them for a while and they come to me and they say, Michelle, I've got this project, but I'm on such a limited budget. I know this is your full rate, but could I have a little bit of discount just so I can push this through? I'm a reasonable person. I'm a nice person sometimes. I might say yes, no problem, that's fine. Also, for example, if a client comes to me and says, I really want to be able to do this, have you had any experience in it? And we haven't. What I'll tend to do is say, give me a shot and I'll offer you a discount during the interim period, the first month or two, and then basically we'll, bump it up to full rate after that initial training period. So there are various times when I would say it might be appropriate to accept a discount or to offer a discount. But there are also times when it's not, and I go through those as well. For me personally, your rules and your discount code might be different. But basically, if somebody tells me that I'm too expensive, then that doesn't warrant a discount. Just because you tell me I'm too expensive, do you think I'm going to give you a discount because that's your opinion? No. If somebody thinks I'm expensive, then it really means they don't see the value in what I'm already offering. So, why would I want to work with them? If they say to me that they can get it cheaper elsewhere, then good for them. They need to go elsewhere, okay? It's not personal. If somebody can get it cheaper elsewhere and they're happy with that, fine. Go, prosper, save some money. Don't work with me. Don't even ask me. And, another scenario when people really shouldn't be asking for a discount, and I come across this so much, is people who can't really afford it to start with. They desperately want to work with you, but they really can't afford it and they ask for a discount. Now, the problem with that is you know, if they can't afford it to start with, and you say, well, I'll offer you a discount for the first month, and then the second month, you know, they still can't afford it, they're going to have to go away and find someone else because they can't afford your full rate. So really, if nobody can afford it right now, and you know, their affordability is riding on that discount, it's probably best that, you know, you part ways. So basically that's it. And there's another little bit at the end about, you know, explaining to the client that, you know, if I choose to give a discount, it's because I've chosen to give a discount because, you know, the wind might be blowing in a certain direction that day, or just because I like them, or I want to work with them, or, you know, I felt like doing it that day. I don't want to alienate people by saying that I never give discounts, because that's not the case. I do give discounts. It's just very select, and it's not to everyone, and it's only to people who I know appreciate my service and who already can afford it at the full rate or want to pay the full rate. So check out that blog post, because I think if you have ever battled with discounts, potential clients, new clients, existing clients even, then that will certainly help you. Okay, moving on. You may know the Paperlesspreneur magazine. This is a magazine that we bring out at Virtual Miss Friday biannually. I put it together with myself and my team. And this last edition, this year in 2014, we really decided to go for it and make this magazine, you know, really something. And I produced several editions before. I produced 3 editions before, but I never really pushed them very much. But they did really well. You know, we were getting 40,000 impressions per edition, per issue. But this time in April, we published the spring summer version, and we've had over 160,000 impressions, and I am so delighted. And we're also pretty much always on the front page of issue.com. So this has been a very successful magazine, and we're going to be launching another issue. It's going to be the autumn-winter 2014 issue, and we need authors. So if you would like to contribute to the magazine and you are a member of the VA Passport, the vapassport.com, then you can submit your author article or review or whatever you want to submit free of charge. Now go to the paperlessentrepreneur.com or virtualmissfriday.com/TPEM, because that will give you the guidelines and the pricing for the magazine, basically, on how you can submit your entry. But if you would like to basically submit an entry and you're a member of the Passport, then you can do that free of charge. And if you want to join the Passport, you can go to www.thevapassport.com. So we're looking for you. If you are a digital nomad, VA, you work online or you travel, then we're looking for people to contribute to the autumn-winter edition. And you can get exposed to lots of very interesting and exciting people who work online. Okay, my e-travel discoveries. The first one this week is on business, and it was a great video. It's a really short video actually that I watched on Social Triggers with Derek Halpern. Now, I sell products online myself, and I have a lot of clients who sell products online. So I have to really keep up with what's going on in terms of the best selling techniques and things. And I'm not a cheesy, hard sell kind of person. I prefer to sell through expertise and through knowledge and basically through feedback and testimonials. And the more people that buy my product, the more testimonials I can reach out for and obtain, and basically the more product sales I make. But there is also a psychology behind selling products. So in this video, he basically goes through the psychology of persuasion, and basically he's saying that there is an ideal number of promises that you should make in order to really persuade a customer to buy. So if you have clients where you sell their services or their products or anything like that, then basically the sweet spot for the number of promises that you should offer is 3. And he explains in his video that basically if you make 2 promises, then it's not enough. And if you make 3 or more, if you're any more than 3, so it's like 4 or more, then it's just too many and people get too skeptical. So whenever you're looking at your clients stuff or you're looking at your own stuff, try and make 3 promises about exactly what it is you do, or highlight 3 rather than just kind of throwing all the benefits in there, because apparently that doesn't work in sales. The next e-travel discovery I want to talk to you about is on mindset, and I read a post on Zen Habits, and I really love Zen Habits. It's such a nice site. But Leo wrote a post about 7 rules that keeps his life simple, and I thought this is great because I have these kind of little rules myself on how I keep my own life simple. For example, I like to basically get out in the sun for 10 to 15 minutes every day, at the very least. I like to drink a green juice every day. So I kind of take these on board and I make this little schedule for myself on, very simple things that make a difference to my day, a big difference to my day. And he's written his own, and he's got things like, clear his email inbox every Friday, clear out, it's all to do with his digital detoxing, clearing out his computers and things like that. For example, by the end of the week, my desktop icons, they look like hell. I've got little icons from downloading to desktop, and I clear those basically, on a Sunday. So you can have all these tiny little guidelines and rules that will help you basically move through your life with flow and ease. So you can go to Zen Habits and check out that. The link will be in the members area. And, make up your own little habits. It's just a nice thing for you to do, to make up your own little rules and little habits and things that make your day flow better. And you can keep referring to those and crossing them off throughout the day. And make them quick and easy and simple. They don't have to be major. But it was a really nice post, and I think you can take a lot from it. And finally, you may have heard of Netflix.com. This is a traveler's best friend when it comes to TV. I'm not sure about you, but I don't know whether you've, traveled in different countries where you don't speak the language. But, we've been through Italy and Spain and France, and we're in Greece now, and we always have the same problem, is that we never understand the telly. And then in any normal telly situation where you get the basic channels, it's complete rubbish anyway. You don't even need to understand the language to know that the telly's pretty rubbish. So Netflix is really your best friend, but it's not available in every single country. And it being a summer holidays in Greece right now, our kids have been home a lot more. So we've basically signed up for Netflix. But the problem is, if you sign up for Netflix from Greece, it basically says that it's not available in your country. So how you combat this, if you are abroad and you are away, is with IP Vanish. So let's say, for example, you want to sign up for Netflix and you're in a country that doesn't offer Netflix. Basically, you'll try and sign up and it says your country's not supported. All you do is you go to IP Vanish, obviously create an account, and you purchase a service, and then you basically log into Netflix from somewhere else. So, for example, our Netflix account is a UK account because I'm British, but we basically go to IP Vanish, we log into the internet as if we were in the UK, and then we simply open up Netflix and we watch our shows. So we've got Netflix now, and it's been a godsend in the holidays. So I hope this helps. As always, I really welcome your comments and, anything that you want to say to me on YouTube or on the blog. And I will see you in next week's show. Take care. See you then.
Thank you so much for listening to this show. For more eTravel Weekly episodes, you can sign up for a free digital backpack at www.e-travelweekly.com, where I post the video, audio, and newsletter, plus all the links featured inside this week's show. You can also subscribe via YouTube at michelleonyoutube.me or via iTunes at michelleonitunes.me.